everyone, welcome back to a new video. It's been a while, but I'm back. So, you're probably wondering where I've been. And honestly, I've been wondering that also. I really just did not realise it had been so long. But I'm gonna do a little life update. This video probably won't be that long, but I just wanted to explain where I've been, what's been going on, because I did start filming a vlog, but then things went bad, because there were a few things that happened, and then I've been busy, so I just kind of wanted to explain it so that then when, because otherwise I'm gonna have to do the explaining in this week's vlog, which will, lengthen the vlog, so I thought I'd make a separate video. Also, it gives me a video for this Wednesday, which is convenient. So, I don't remember exactly when the last day I talked to you, but I'm pretty sure it was at the very end of July. We were just about to start August, and I was saying that I was thinking about doing my own little NaNoWriMo. I believe that was the last thing I said. Which went well for the first week. Okay, and I filmed that week. I tried editing the vlog together, it didn't turn out into a full vlog because I only really talked to the camera once, and so I was then gonna roll it into 2 weeks, but then something happened, so that didn't happen. But yeah, basically everything went to plan for the first week of August, I was kind of filming gaming videos and editing videos and stuff in the mornings, as well as planning other things, and then I spent, every evening writing, and that went well. It was slow to start because, well, starting anything is complicated, and I had a lot of kind of planning to do, but it went well. For the first kind of, I think 9 or 10 days, it went really well. I was making a good start. I didn't get that far into the book, but I made a good start, and now that I've kind of got the hardest part out of the way, which is starting, I'm in a good place to carry on. However, after that first 9 or 10 days of going really well, and I was kind of gonna roll 1 week into 2 weeks for the vlog and everything, or 2 weeks into one, you know what I mean. I then drank some incredibly dodgy milk and was incredibly sick for about a week. Still to this day, I'm not sure exactly what was wrong with it because, I've been drinking the same milk for years now. Currently, my best working theory is that the power went out briefly overnight. The power going out overnight briefly, just long enough for the milk to spoil, and everything else in the fridge not, because the milk would be the first thing to spoil if the power had gone out. That is currently my best working theory, because, yeah, there's just no way that, 2 bottles of milk, one of which that was sealed and airtight, that were delivered to me 2 weeks apart, and their use-by date was 4 weeks apart, and also there was, even the open one, the older one, it still had 2 weeks on the use-by date. There is no way that they could have spoiled in the same way, by being contaminated elsewhere. So the power going out is my best working theory, and of course if it happened overnight, I probably wouldn't have noticed, because I would have been asleep. Yeah, regardless of exactly what the reason was, the milk was incredibly spoiled and I was incredibly sick. But a little fun fact about me is that I find it incredibly difficult to throw up. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've thrown up in the last decade, or really my whole life, if you don't count, when I was a baby, obviously, because, babies like to vomit all over the place. I never throw up, and I absolutely cannot force myself to throw up. It's just not a thing I can do. It's totally a mental thing. It's no matter how much I need to and how much I want to throw up, my brain is just no, no, no. Yeah, because I couldn't get it out of my system that way, I had to wait for it to come out the other end, which was 3 days of not much fun. But of course, because I was then very sick, it then set off everything else. So I wasn't sleeping, which set off my chronic fatigue. It gave me more headaches, which then feed into themselves. So yeah, I was pretty much out of commission for about 2 weeks, which, yeah, meant that I got very little done. And then by the time I was finally feeling better, that was about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. I think a week and a half. I then had other things to do because of course we're getting very close to the start of term now. It's currently Monday the 19th of September and I start university in exactly 1 week, which is scary. But because of course uni was getting closer, I then had other meetings and stuff to attend to, so I've had to attend like many different Skype calls with like student support at uni, some of the services that I've been signed up for as part of the DSA, which I'm going to do a whole video on that. So if you want to hear my experience with DSA, then subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a whole video on that. I've also got like 15 different autism reviews coming up, so yeah. And I'm legit not even exaggerating, there's a lot of reviews. I also had to have someone come to my house for it's called an ergonomic assessment, which was again part of the DSA, and we had to have a Skype call for that as well. And there's been a lot of logistical stuff that we've been sorting out, you know, in advance for me to go to uni. And that of course obviously had to take priority, so I was doing other stuff in between. I've been focusing on my gaming channel, so I've got gaming videos scheduled up until May next year. So that's cool. But yeah, all in all, just, you know, while I was doing all of that, I wasn't really doing anything particularly vlog-worthy. And obviously I was sick for quite a while, so again, nothing vlog-worthy, and I was not up to vlogging either. And then I've just been busy. And it's been kind of in the back of my head for the last couple of weeks, being like, oh, I should really vlog, but it just hasn't happened. But I'm filming now, so that's got to count for something, right? Oh, and also the Queen died. So, yeah. And actually, as I'm filming this today, it's actually her funeral today. We won't say any more about that. But yeah, basically, time just got away from me and things did not go particularly to plan. But I'm back now. So, obviously, I am going to be vlogging this week, and that will go up on Sunday as usual. This video is going to go up on Wednesday. Obviously, when you're watching this, so there will be a vlog coming on Sunday when you're watching this, and I'll talk a little bit more in the vlog about everything I've got to do in the week before uni, because there's quite a lot. But just to give you a little sneak peek, I've got multiple videos to film. Obviously I need to film this one. There's two reviews I would like to film, and I also need to edit this video I've already got filmed and those 2 reviews. I've got to we've still got meetings and stuff to go to, and people still need to come to the house to do stuff as well, again related to university and DSA. So yeah, still got a lot to do, and only a week to do it in. Oh, and it's still far too hot, by the way. It is starting to cool down, but yeah, it's still far too hot for my liking. The final thing I thought I'd update you on is Bramble. So he's out in the hallway at the moment. I'll go and get him in a minute. But yeah, me and Bramble are getting on very well. He's settled in fully. He's very happy. He's stopped waking me up at 5 in the morning, which is great. He's still rather insistent about being fed dinner early, but no. In fact, as I'm filming this, it's 4 o'clock, so he's sulking outside because I won't give him dinner. His dinner is at 5 p.m, but he usually starts hounding me at about 2 p.m. because he wants dinner. But yeah, he's very happy and he's settled in very well. Let me go and get him. Here he is. Say hello. So yeah, as you can see, we're getting on very well. He's a little bit hungry right now, aren't you? Yeah, you want a treat though? No. He's like, no mum, I don't want a treat, I want dinner. So yeah, that was Bramble. He's settling in very nice and he's very happy. He still isn't hugely fond of other people. My parents did come down for a day. Was that beginning of September, end of August? A few weeks ago. Because we had a few things to do. We've actually got my photography background set up in the study / lounge / studio / front room, whatever we're calling it, which I'll show you in the vlog. So if you want to see that, then subscribe and check out the vlog on Sunday. But yeah, they came down to drop that off and we tried to introduce them to Bramble, but he wasn't that keen. But I'm hoping my mum's going to be coming down to stay for a couple of days in August, November-ish, because we need to take him to the vet, I need to go to the doctors, I also need to get my eyes checked, and we're just going to try and, you know, cram all of that stuff into like 1 or 2 days. So she's going to be here for a couple of days, so hopefully he'll warm up to her while she's here. But yeah, he's not a huge fan of other people, but neither am I. So yeah, that's a little life update for you. That's where I've been. Things didn't exactly go to plan. However, I am happy that I have made a good start on my book, you know. I think I've only got like 2,000 words, but it's a good start. I did the hardest part, which is starting. And so once I get to uni, I'm gonna kind of, you know, get used to the schedule and then see if I can implement kind of a daily writing schedule as well. But I started. So even though things didn't go completely to plan, I'm still happy with what I've done. And hopefully there'll be no more spoiled milk. But yeah, for now I'm going to leave this video here. Hope you enjoyed. That's how my life's been going. Hope your August went slightly better. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on Sunday for the vlog, so subscribe if you don't want to miss that, as well as a whole load of reviews, starting uni content, behind the scenes photo shoot videos are to come. I'm going to do like a what's in my uni bag, a night routine. There's loads of videos coming. So yeah, subscribe if you don't want to miss any of that, and I will see you in the next video.